Welcome everybody here to the Juicy Food Xfinity Series. Josh Sakuli and Jonathan Zolden will be leading us down. Green flag is out in the air. We're racing here at Dubai. And already into turn 1, Spencer Gilmore is going for the race lead. Seymour Butts trying to get around Jesse Dalton for position here, as the top two already settled down between Gilmore and Zorlin here, as Dalton and Butts are there. You see some 308 action, and there they go. They're spinning behind them. Christian Master spins around Nathan Hudson, and the field trying to scatter themselves around. The caution is out on the track. Here for the first time already, some first lap chaos here at Dubai, and Kyle Matthews has a lot of frontside damage to the Vienna sausage machine, as the field's going to race themselves back towards the start-finish line. Jonathan Zolden still sitting in that second spot. Jesse Dalton right there. There you see the number 28 of Drew Austin. Those teams are rather identical, as here they come into this long area here. There you see the number 7. The Keiths are battling each other, Kyle and Warren Keith. There you see Rancho Cucamonga, Cody Lamas, and several others. They're all going to be trying to gain as many positions as they can with the catastrophes happening right in front of them. We got more trouble. Kyle Matthews spinning right into the path, and hard into the wall goes the 88. That's a lot of damage to Keon Eddington. There is Robert Pollard involved as well, as the yellow flag is out here. Looks like Eric Rodriguez had damage. He got wrecked, as Spencer Gilmore leads him down for the caution flag. Steve Pollard got into the back of Josh Schooley, clipping Christian Master and Nathan Hudson. There you see Cody Lamas getting a bit turned back there. He hits the wall pretty hard, and they're all just trying to slow down in time. Kyle Matthews, watch the 88. He hits the rear end of the 26, giving him damage. And Eric Rodriguez had some damage in a wreck, so it looks like they were 3 wide there, and it didn't quite work. They all really ran out of space here. Keon Eddington got into the back of the 22, sending him into Corey Williams. And both cars go in the wall. Rodriguez spins the car out. And then coming towards the start-finish line, Kyle Matthews got some assistance there as well. Looks like from the 9 machine. Keon Eddington causing 2 wrecks there. And, well, poor Robert Pollard there. Head on into the wall goes Kyle Matthews. And certainly that's one way to end the day for the 88. Heavy damage. Look how much hood damage he's got. Kyle Matthews' day goes from bad to worse within a lap. Here we go, coming to take the green flag. Looks like a couple leaders are actually going to be pitting this time around, maybe as a possible strategy call here. Jonathan Zorlin now currently your leader there. Seymour Butts in second, Sakuli a third, Cucamonga to fourth. As the field's going to gather themselves around, green flag back in the air. There you see Emmanuel Hart at the Boston winner trying to make a move here underneath Charles Sanford's position. Teammates going at it, as there you see Rancho Cucamonga trying to win another race this season. After winning Pocono, he's looking forward to winning here in Dubai, as the Yingling machine goes up to P3 around Josh Sakuli. Great overtake by the number 3. But Jonathan Zorlin holding off the lead over Seymour Butts. Cucamonga sitting in that 3rd spot. Hartnett now going for the 4th position here. An aggressive move down to the bottom of the racetrack. Goes the IAVA machine there. And looks like Hartnett's going to get the spot. Christian Master Jr. is right there, trying to take 5th away, as Sakuli is falling back. Looks like Cucamonga drove the corner wide there, as the top 2 are going to try and pull away from the rest of the pack here. There you see Luis Hernandez now getting around Stephen Pollard III. The Pollards are actually rather close together. There is Robert Pollard. He received damage in an earlier accident, and he's actually trying to get around more cars here, and he's going to get around the 89, one of his siblings there. And good run for them. Well, not really a good run, but certainly just trying to recover from all the track time they need. And there you see a couple more cars coming back on the racetrack. Matt McIntyre, James Qualls, Alex May. Remember, they recently just pitted, so then they're going to be trying to hopefully wait for those cars up in front to take a pit stop sooner or later so they can recycle out. But right now, it is Jonathan Zorlin leading the pack here over Seymour Butts in the 40. There you see Emmanuel Hartnett, Rancho Cucamonga, and Christian Master Jr. Those guys have been battling it out here for the last couple laps, and Christian Master Jr. looking low this time around. Rancho Cucamonga stays high to defend. Here they come. Down this straightaway, this is a good opportunity for passing. You could go 3 wide here in this section of the track here if you make it stick. But it doesn't look like they're going to really risk that right now. Here comes Master Jr. down to the bottom of the track underneath Rancho Cucamonga for the all-important 4th place position here. And he is going to try and get it away from the number 3. But Seymour Butts is on the bumper of Jonathan Zorlin, looking really low underneath the 62. And what a run off the corner there. Grand exit for the 40 there. Let's see what lines are going to switch here into the first corner. Zorlin continuing to lead that lap. Seymour Butts probably trying to outbrake the 62, or underbrake that is. And he goes wide, battle for the lead, and Seymour Butts takes the lead away from the number 62 of Jonathan Zorlin, new race leader. And here comes Emmanuel Hartnett down the inside. He looks, but Zorlin blocks. Charles Sanford looking underneath Randy Vanderpoopen and Rancho Cucamonga for position. Charles Sanford looking way down at the bottom of the track here. And he's going to take 2 spots in one go there. And Charles Sanford now up a position there. Actually, he probably lost some in that first corner. That's why he's trying to regain them back. But Seymour Butts has put a bit of a demanding lead. Here, Emmanuel Hartnett still looking and waiting for the 62 to possibly make a mistake, because Hartnett's got a way faster car. At least that's what he thinks he does over the 62 there. The South Point machine not having the best of runs here today, but this is certainly one of the breakthroughs here at this road course. 62 certainly very good for road course trim. Couple of new drivers, I mentioned them at Pocono. There's Scott Roush and Jeffrey Finga. They're quietly running a bit outside the top 10. Remember, this is their first couple times they're in the Xfinity car, so they're looking forward to try and get some more experience here as they're trying to get around Jesse Dalton and Robbie Jackson here for position. Actually, looks like Robbie Jackson took the 10th spot away, so an intense battle for the top 10 here between those 4 drivers there. Jeffrey Finga is not too far behind. He is right behind Warren Keith as of the moment. But there you see Lily Gordon there. Scott Roush, certainly one of the guys to look out for, maybe in a couple races or so. As here they come down the inside. That puts him underneath Jesse Dalton. Here they come. And Dalton's going to lose the spot here. Jesse Dalton's known for his consistency in the Truck Series. Very strong competitor in the RCR 22. And he's driving for TriStar, I believe, in the 24 car. And, well, Dalton's not doing too bad this season, so Jesse Dalton's a very underrated driver, in my opinion. And expect maybe Jesse Dalton to be one of the future stars to be up in the Cup Series in the future here. That is if he signs up. As there you see Master Jr. down the bottom, Emmanuel Hartnett for 3rd. Looks like they haven't really been able to catch Jonathan Zorlin in terms of, like, speed. You can pass him, but I don't think you can really do much from there. Zorlin's doing a fantastic job defending his line. And Hartnett going down the inside to try and retake 3rd. And here he comes. Will he get the spot? Master Jr. is going to fight back. That's the advantage of the outside line. If you don't drive it too hard, you could be able to pull away and get that outside momentum there. Just like a showcased here from the 25 against the 14. And here they come. Master Jr. actually doesn't really give Hartnett that much room this time around, but he takes 3rd away this again. Emmanuel Hartnett had a win this season here. He won Boston in a 3-wide maneuver, and really hasn't had the speed to really back it up today, and he certainly had one, or as of now, but currently he's doing a fantastic job in the 4th position here. So expect to see Emmanuel Hartnett maybe get some better runs here in the next couple races. This 14 machine TriStar really trying to step up their program for the first season here in the Juicy Fruit Xfinity Series. Charles Sanford looking underneath the number 14 for the 4th position. Sanford underneath looking. He's looking. Randy Vanderpoop is just sitting in the shadows waiting for some opportunities for position here. But Hartnett fights back. Again, showcasing the outside speed there. Side by side here for a top 5 spot. Both of them are actually in the top 5, so this is a good run for the TriStar team. And there you see the number 90 just quietly right there. You see that unsponsored 90 machine, the Todd Bodine throwback. And teammates aren't really playing nice there. They made a bit of contact. End of the corner, Sanford drives it a bit off the area there, and it's the green. And here comes the number 90 of Dr. Randy Vanderpoop in there for position. There's Steve Pollard in the number 10. He hasn't had the best of runs here, but he's actually quietly running in 7th today. The Pollards are actually rather an underrated they're actually one of the more popular families here in the series. They're well known for driving underfunded cars and actually outperforming them. So, and there you see Joshua Seguli running in the 9th spot. I believe he's one of the few people that pitted, if not, or just fell back in positions here. Battle for position back over here. Warren, Keith, and Scott Roush are at it again here. Both cars, Roush on the outside, Keith on the inside. He tried to make a crossover there, didn't quite work. And Lily Gordon's going to try and take advantage of that opportunity there to take that position away from the 60, and it's not going to work this time around. If you're wondering, our fastest lap of the race so far is driven by Seymour Butts, but Jonathan Zorn's really kept his pace with that number 40 there. Christian Master Jr. quietly running in that 3rd spot. He's been really quiet, actually. He's avoided all the trouble, with the exception of his brother having some issues, or his father having some issues there. And the TriStar teammates are still at it again. Charles Sanford and Emmanuel Hartnett are racing each other a lot harder than they should be. But they're not doing any team orders. This isn't F1 necessarily, so they're going to really just try and battle it out for position. They're all independently trying to get points on the line here. Even though this is the first couple races, you never know. Anybody could make the chase here for the Xfinity Series if you get a win. They'll be coming to the line with about 8 laps to go here this time around. Seymour Butts is in the race lead here, doing a fantastic job of defending, but the problem is, a question comes into play. When are they going to pit? The top 3 have really just been in a little blanket here. They've all been together within a second of each other there. Charles Sanford driving the turn wide, but he still holds on to 4th. Great run for him. Rancho Cucamonga dropped back in this run here. He's running in 8th right now. He's actually lost some positions. The recent Robbie Jackson's been quietly running inside the top 10 today. He's actually in 10th right now. So good run for Robbie Jackson. He's certainly one of the people to look out for, maybe on pit lane here. But it's rather been quiet near the back half of the field. Matt McIntyre looking underneath Steve and Paul the 3rd for position here. The battle for 25th. James Qualls has been rather a bit off in his car today. He's actually rather high up in the point standing, so he's got to hope for those drivers to pit sooner or later, because they know they could pass him if it cycles around. So I think that potential strategy could pay off for them, but we have to wait and see when the leaders are going to pit. They still haven't decided to pit quite yet. I think they're going to pit around lap 12, 13 or so. I don't know. But Jonathan Zorn is closing in on that 40. He's got a faster run in this long run here, so he's probably conserved his tires more. That's why they've caught the 40 here and not pulled away, surprisingly. So Seymour Butts certainly maybe struggling with the race car on older tires here, as Jonathan Zorn's really thriving on those older tires compared to the 40. One guy we haven't really talked about much is Eli Bright, running a bit outside the top 10 as well. I believe he's running around the top 20 right now. He's actually in 17th. Looking behind Jesse Dalton there. Nathan Hudson, who spun out early in the race, is at a good recovery. He's up to 15th though. So this is a good run for the 13 team. Nathan Hudson spun out earlier on in the going, and well, he's done a good job to be exact. Jeffrey Finguy looks like he drove the corner really wide there, had a wide exit. So he lost some ground to those in front of him and Nathan Hudson reeling in on the door. There you see the difference between the Fords. There's the updated Ford Mustang and the underfunded Ford Mustang there. And there you see the Cowan machine trying to look underneath Jeffrey Fingai for position there. And look at the run he's got. He gets the corner just fine. He nails it. And there you see, there goes the 13 up position there. No DRS is needed, and looks like pit stops are about to begin with the leaders here. Jonathan Zor, the top three, mostly the top three there. Only the top two, actually, of Seymour Butts and Jonathan Zorn are coming in this time. And the 42 has actually dropped out of the race due to a camshaft failure, but it looks like, let's see where the pit stops are going to kick in, and pay attention to where Spencer Gilmore could be at in this race. He could win this race depending on where they cycle out here. Here they come out of pit lane. Watch the 01 here in the helicopter cam. I don't think he's gonna be a bit off there, but there they come off into the first corner there, out of the first two corners there, and there's Spencer Gilmore right there with Drew Austin not too far behind, but they are actually rather close together. They're all gathered around, but a big lead to Seymour Butts there. What a pit stop for the 40 machine, but this gives some time for Spencer Gilmore and Drew Austin to try and reel in on the mess here. Corey Williams another one as well. But we're going to have to wait and see where the next cycle comes in for the field. Here comes Christian Master Jr. coming in this time around. Will everybody else come in? Warren Keith stays out. They're going to try and stretch it a lap here. And here they come. Lily Gordon stays out as well. It looks like Eli Bright. Looks like maybe a lot of the RCR cars are going to try and stay out. There's the 13. Oh, he's got damage to the back end of his car. I think he might have gotten some assistance there. We're going to look back. I think he might have gotten a tap from somebody there. Either that or he just got loose or just... not really around here. Oh, he did get assistance, actually. He got assistance from Jeffrey Fingai there. And it looks like he gave him a bit of a bump. Maybe just the wrong angle on both cars. Go spinning. So, certainly not what those two wanted to see there. And that's why we saw some smoke earlier on. And here they come out of pit lane. Christian Master Jr. will be able to take the lead away this from Seymour Butts, but Butts is right there. And lap traffic is in the way of the 25. And this could be crucial here. And here he comes down the inside. Kean Ellington's going to yield the way here, but the 9's still fighting back. He might have a slightly newer tires. And that 25, not really. The 25 just came out of pit lane, so... Seymour Butts seeing this as an opportunity to pass the 25 here. Spencer Gilmore trying to get around Randy Vanderpoepen. Everybody else who tried to gain some positions in pit lane might be able to this time around. Spencer Gilmore is still trying to fight the number 90 there. That pit strategy could work, but the problem is the old tires kicking in for the 01 machine and those that may be ahead. But here comes Seymour Butts down the inside. He went way low down the racetrack here. And down the straightaway they go. They are side by side for the lead. And Christian Master yields. He actually tried to brake early to see if the 40 overbrake the corner wheel hop there. But he doesn't. And Seymour Butts takes the lead away quickly. Here and there you see the 7 and the 24 down pit lane. They're certainly not going to win it. But I think they tried to go for a strategy there that probably wasn't going to work. Zorlin down the inside of Charles Sanford here for position. And, well, looks like that's going to work here. But Sanford fights back. There you see Hartnett sitting there. And there you see Warren Keith. He might have actually gained some positions actually because of that. It could have paid off for him. Maybe trying to get a top 10 effort into the picture. And that might have been good for them. But the top two are really close on to each other here today at Dubai. It hasn't been the best race so far, but a good racing here for third back there. Between Sanford, Zorlin, and Hartnett, TriStar teammates are actually going to try and work together this time around. As Hartnett does push the number 8 to the third spot here. No podiums, and it's not like F1 where you get podiums, but good point stays are on. There's a lot of drivers that are going to have good point stays to here at Dubai. And Hartnett trying to fight back on that inside lane here. And he's trying to get 2 spots in one go here. and trying to brake really hard into the last corner, and he does. Great run for Emmanuel Harnett. He takes the spot away from Charles Sanford there, and that puts him up to P3. And there you see Gilmore and the others coming in, so it did not pay off for them. So they forced themselves into a two-stop race, and their races and their chance of winning are going to be down the drain just like that. I think they tried something that was rather risky, but it didn't quite work. And Christian Master Jr. is right there on the bumper of the 40, using the outside line this time around. Christian Master Jr. is wanting to make that move work. Here he comes. They are still side by side. Master Jr. actually doing fine on that outside lane. It's not going to work, but he's still rather on the bumper of the 40 there. So those guys have been running about even laps this time around, except the 25 has been faster there. And Emmanuel Harnett ran a faster lap than the both of them here, but he's rather far back. He's 2 seconds back from the top two here. Scott Roush actually has gained some spots. I believe he's actually now inside the top 10 now. So good run for Scott Roush today. He's certainly wanting to get things done here. Or that 60 team, certainly trying to bring some success to that organization here. Looking low again, and it doesn't work this time around. Christian Master Jr. still in the bumper here with 2 laps to go. Into turn 1, this is rather a good corner to make a mistake here. Oh, Christian Master Jr. drove it way wide in the first corner. He could get a proper arc there, but didn't this time around, so it didn't work for him there. And there you see there's a battle for position here. Actually, Scott Roush is not in the top 10. He's in 11th right now, so he's got to catch Rancho Cucamonga for that important top 10 there. So he's certainly wanting to get things done and off the bat here. And Christian Master Jr. driving a bit of a wider arc that time around, maybe trying to get some outside lane run, but I don't think it's really a proper way to do it here. As Seymour Butts is really just trying to pull away. The Dodge Challenger, why might I say Charger? The Challenger has really been an underrated manufacturer here, usually known for its underfunded cars, and certainly the 40 team has really put on a show for the fans here today at Dubai. Christian Master Jr. had a better corner that time around. And, well, the Zax machine has been rather quiet. The Athenian car has done fantastic this season. The Masters are doing good. They're not truly Masters, but they're certainly experienced for a reason. Christian Master Jr. certainly showing the folks here that underfunded cars are just as good as those that are funded. White flag is out. 1 more lap to go here at Dubai. But I don't think Master Jr. could do much. He did catch some into the first corner. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Master Jr. is right on the closing in on the 40 there, but I don't know how much momentum he can gain here within these next couple of corners here. But I think Master Jr. ran a faster. No, he didn't. He actually ran 2/10 slower than the 40 there. Couple right-handers here. There's going to be a lot more right-handers. Hartnett drives it wide back there for third. So that's going to give opportunities for Sanford there. But the top two are rather heated up between Seymour Butts. Yeah, I definitely want to see more if they're women. And Christian Master Jr. there. And into the corners they go. This really tough right-hander. Master Jr. has actually been rather one of the faster ones down there. He actually gained some momentum that time around. He closed in on the 40. But I don't think he's got enough time here. Here they come into the final corner. Another right-hander here for the final time. And a dive bomb for the 25. Will it stick? No, it does not. And coming off the last corner, Seymour Butts has locked himself into the chase here with a win here at Dubai. And a side-by-side finish there for position. That's between Randy Vanderpool and Robbie Jackson. And Robbie Jackson gets the spot there. And, well, what a race there. Seymour Butts is right there, and he actually got the win. A well-deserved win for the number 40 team here. As we look at the results here, first through 28th here, Seymour Butts wins the race over Christian Master Jr. by 0.3 of a second over everybody else there. And then here's the rest on down. Only 2 cars dropped out of the race. Kyle Matthews with damage, and Kyle Keith knocked out due to a camshaft issue there. So mechanical issues for the 42 team. And Stephen Potter the third, obviously 38th there. Tough break for them. But congratulations to Seymour Butts on the victory here at Dubai here. A one-stop race. And that put the 40 in victory lane, mostly the dominant car today.